But yes, we ready over here. Yeah, yeah, take your time. Take your time. We gotta get the people in there first.
So then how much time are you looking at?
Like 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm ready though.
Yeah, you're ready, but you just said give the people time to come back to what you just said.
I'm on live right now. As we speak, we on live.
All right, well, I'm gonna go tell him to turn the TV down.
All
If I can
right.
move away from this now. Yeah, because he in the zone that way. I gotta go stop him now. He's dancing.
All right, all right, all right. I want to do this damn raffle. I want to give up this hoodie. I want to give away this hoodie. Okay, we got 11 people in here. Everybody back. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome back. Welcome back. Mr. Foxx is ready. You ready, Mr. Foxx? Oh, God. This water tastes good. This agua tastes good. This pretzel's making me thirsty. That's one of those things. All right, let's get the audience in here. If you guys have some people you want to invite your friends, invite some people, because we're approaching the end of the night right now. So we're just gonna pull all stops. We stopping everything, and we're gonna get it popping. Ooh. So I'm guessing everybody got their raffle ready, right? Ado, did you know we were doing a raffle for this hoodie? I don't know if you know, but everybody already has their raffle in for the hoodie. So I don't know if you got yours, but I'm just guessing you should do that. I'm just guessing that's something you might want to do. Right? Am I right or wrong? Let's go. Let's tag Jamie. I'm actually trying to send people invites, but it's hard. Matter of fact, we ain't sending no invites, man. They're not here. They're not here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say I'm stubborn. Where you at? Where you at? So yes, OnStar, you're the bomb, Mr. Foxx. Wake up, Mr. Foxx. Such an honor and so many levels. I don't even know how. I don't even know how this is gonna work out. Yes, I am. I'm doing it, Miss Frequency. My heart is beating. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, tell him stop declining. Shante, grab the phone. So while we here, we have to pay attention to some beautiful art. Hello, Mr. Foxx. How you doing today?
My brother.
Peace. How you doing?
Man, it's all about you, man. You spreading so much beautiful energy into the world right now, man. That's what we need, bro.
Man, I appreciate you even, making some time so we could togetherly be able to spread some beautiful messages to the people that are currently in the state of, of needing good vibes and good energy. And today is just a beautiful day. It's been so beautiful today. Protect Your Heart Day. Even though we were supposed to do it with you this year, we was looking forward to it. A lot of people was looking forward to coming out to LA to be in the space of that whole holy space. But we doing it live, and it's just great having you.
Well, listen, man, it's great having you in the world, giving this energy at a time when, man, everybody is trying to figure everything out, man. I don't think we've ever seen the world quite like this, but I do know one thing: everybody is willing, for the most part, to come together and heal each other and reach out, you know, for their brother, man, and everything like that, man. And it's really appreciated, man. I'm telling you, can't and give, you know, people. I'm on live now, man. Just give them the background of it. And my sister's right here. Come on in, sis. Come on in, sis.
Avis Frequency.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So give them the background on Protect Your Heart. Is he getting me the charger? Let me get it.
background to protect your heart. So what's funny and is ironic about the whole protect your heart thing is, and even the day, even us deciding to allocate a special day to that whole concept was all about protecting your energy. The whole concept came behind acknowledging the fact that a lot of people wasn't protecting their energy. You know, a
Right.
lot of people were in a state of doing a lot of physical, and not just their energy, they wasn't protecting their physical being as well. You know, a lot of people wasn't eating healthy and was kind of abusing their body. This is one question that I ask people just to kind of really just to make them acknowledge how much they check on themselves, right? What I ask people is this, right? I ask them, so the whole day went by today. So if you count how many times you picked up your phone, and then you count how many times you acknowledge your breath, then you'll understand where we are right now, because your breath, that air that goes into your body and fills your body with beautiful oxygen and validity and energy, that breath is like literally here, and we hardly pay attention to it. We, you know, not even to give thanks to that whole aspect. Like, try not breathing for a minute, you know, and see what happens. So these little things, these things that, you know, I challenge people to ask themselves, you know, so that way, um, we could actually fix these little issues. So protect your heart really was just about being in a space where, let me turn it so I can see you. Yeah. So protect, there you go, I can see you better. So yeah, so protect your heart was really created to be to bring attention to the heart, to bring attention to energy, because we don't really focus on our energy enough, you know. So I wanted to bring that to light. I wanted to make that popular. You know, I wanted to make protecting your heart and protecting your energy, and the word energy, something that people want to investigate more into. You know, not the word bling bling or the word twerk or the word, see, all these physical things. We was kind of distracted so much, and we never really got a chance to go inside and heal ourselves. Like the earth right now is healing itself, it's cleansing itself, and the universe say, hey, you know what, you guys need an opportunity to do the same thing. So we're gonna sit everybody down for us to be able to go inside and make amends with yourself, and at the same time you make amends with the universe, because that's
Right.
the same energy. So protect your heart day was supposed to be a day of just love and appreciation for yourself, love and appreciation for your inner self. And now we have not one day, but we have a month to spend time with the family, spend time with getting to know you. And I think this is a beautiful time. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be alive to see this time, to be honest with you.
Well, listen, when you not only are you alive, but you're so necessary in what you're doing, and bringing your art to the world, and bringing a different way of thinking with all of what is going on right now. People need things to make them feel better about themselves, because for right now, is the way I can see it, is things are just so uncertain. So I applaud you. I appreciate you, sis. You want to talk? You want to say something? Come on, man.
I mean,
Come on,
it's
man.
a beautiful thing, and I'm just glad that we took this day to do this. Of course, we were preparing for a big thing, and because of this pandemic, we're virtual, which is still great. Like, we're still connecting, and everybody's so stuck on these words of social distancing and, all of this space. But here we are, all still connecting, and don't think that those words take away those connections, because look at what's happening right now. There's a lot of beautiful things happening based on real, authentic soul love connection outside of the physical
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Now talk about what we're seeing, brother.
Well, actually, we could play a real quick game with everybody, real quick. Just to kind of tweak your eyes, so you can actually. This is part of my art stuff that I do. So let's play this game real quick. Thumbs up. I need everybody to give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Do you see Biggie Smalls? Give me a thumbs up. If you see Biggie Smalls, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down.
Man, you gotta help. I need my glasses.
You see Biggie Smalls?
I'll show it. Look, that's the hat right there.
There it is. I see it now.
Okay, so
It
you
was
got
all
him.
a dream. I used to read brother.
So thumbs up if you see Biggie Smalls. Thumbs down if you don't.
I see
So we
it.
got a lot of thumbs up. I want to see who don't see Biggie Smalls. So everybody see Biggie Smalls, right?
I see it.
It's out the frame.
Okay, here we go. Biggie
Oh, there we
Smalls.
go.
Okay, we got a lot of thumbs up. Okay. So everybody see Biggie Smalls. So we moving forward now. We moving. So everybody see Biggie Smalls, right? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Fred Iceman. Fred Iceman don't see him. So this is the only person that don't see him right now. Somebody help him.
White can go.
Right can go. Okay, so let's move up. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. You guys see that?
Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis. When I was dead broke, when I couldn't picture this, but the green.
Two girls kissing. This is my two girls kissing right here.
Can't be watching that during quarantine.
You got the
eyelashes to get it done for me right now.
Oh my God.
See somebody blink their eyes. Let me like, whoop-a-dee-bip.
There you go. It was all a dream. This is for you right here, Jay.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, Salt, Pepper, the Heavy Deep, and the... Sound like Bill Cosby a little bit too. I gotta work on my Biggie.
So you see the
that's
baby
the album
Biggie.
cover. Yeah.
So this is baby Biggie, and this is Biggie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, watch this.
Oh.
And this is Biggie.
That's crazy.
Biggie. Okay, so we're moving on. Let's move on. We got some more artwork to show you guys. This is a little self-portrait. This is Miss Bobby Storm. She's a very good vocalist out of New York. This lady could sing her butt off.
Right.
So we have this Kobe bike that we did. So since I really didn't want to do Kobe, I did a Kobe bike with the 24. Rest in peace to Kobe.
Beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
And then we have this right here. This is my Nipsey.
Oh man. You know, it's so, oh man, look at that detail. Look at that detail.
Okay, and we got a skull right here with a rose in her eye. But of course, we have a ton of hats that we was giving away today. We actually gave away a lot of stuff today on Protect Your Heart Day to a lot of people. So definitely chime in. We was giving away a lot of bandanas today because, you know, we don't want to wear masks, so we have bandanas.
Right.
So let's start with this one right here. So this is victory. This is what we're looking forward to when we get out of this situation, victory. And you know what comes with victory. So now every piece was done by hand, individually.
I was going to say, why don't you explain what the pieces mean?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear what the pieces mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then that represents the picture.
So this picture is this, right? This is life to me. In my eyes, this is what life is, right? If you think about it this way, right? All right. Every piece here represents a person. Just think of it this way. Every person was shaped differently, uniquely differently to fit in a certain piece that creates a bigger piece. So you here. So now in this world that we live today, this person down here sees this person and be like, well, I want curves too. I want to change my shape so I can have curves like this person. And then distort this picture, which distorts this whole picture. We have to understand that we're not this individual people that we are. We're actually part of a bigger picture. So now this person never met this person, but they still connected to all these people, you know? And what makes it even matters better is that you are the person, the physical body, but your physical body is harnessed by this white space, which is the energy that connects all these pieces together. So you have a city here, you have a country here. This could be a country. This could be a whole nother country right here with different people with different shapes. That's part of a whole different picture, you know, but they're still part of a bigger picture. So then you go over here, you might have another country, but then this is a whole different side of people. But guess what? They still connected to everybody, and they still connected to this white space, which to me is energy. And then, of course, we got another country right here. So all these is people, if you think about it, and we all connected, if you really think about it. And everybody is responsible to be who they are and embrace and love who and how you was born and where, because you are part of a bigger picture. That's very important. And if you move yourself, you distort the picture. So the picture gets even bigger and better. Of course, you know, you have to look at the bigger picture, which is
Wow.
this.
Wow, bro.
So we have one Nipsey, two Nipsey, three Nipsey, or Dr. Sebi, and the rest. So the way I broke it down earlier is that being that this is energy, and every 100,000 years, this energy is always here. It never dies. It just transfers. It just has different people on it. Different people harness this energy every 100,000 years, but this energy has been around. So that means the same energy that's in us right now has been around forever. It's the same energy that was in these Mayans, a different set of people that was here hundreds of thousand years ago. But
Right.
still, the white space never changes. Meaning the connection that we have between us is this white space, which is the soul that we are, the connection that connects us to the cosmos and the everything. So that's who we are. We are this white space, not really the little pieces, because the little pieces changes. The white space don't. So if you think
Right.
about it, you are your ancestors. You are the same energy that was in the Egyptians is in you. The same energy that was in the Rosa Parks and the Martins is in you. Is the same energy. And when we learn to harness that energy and come together as one, then this beautiful world that we're trying to create, that we want to create, would be so easily obtained. But we're a lot busy right now looking at each other physically and trying to differentiate who's what and who's where. But we're not understanding that wherever you are on this big canvas, you're still connected to the next person on the other side of the canvas, through that white space. So we have to
Wow.
appreciate that white space. That white space is breath. That white space is you. You have to appreciate it. And we have so much time to do that now. This is what the universe is doing for us. It's giving us the opportunity to bring that closer to home, to bring that closer to home. And we're going to do that because energy is so powerful and beautiful. Love is just the highest frequency. Do you know that love helps boost your immune system? That high frequency helps boost your cells and get them ready to fight whatever little war that you have to fight inside your body. Do you know you have trillions of cells? Like, people who wake up in the morning and check up on their parents. You love your parents, you love your kids, you love your spouse, and you check up on them. But you also have a billion little things inside of you that keeps you going. You got organs that keeps you going, and you don't check up on them.
Man. Listen, brother, all I can tell you is that it's so needed, man, and what you are doing, and the energy that you're passing, for all of us is just, especially at this time, man. People need every bit of ounce of what you're saying.
Yep.
You know, and what you're doing, and your art is amazing, and the nips, oh, just like I've said before. And then, like, hopefully maybe we can reschedule and come here at the house. My sister, uh, uh, Deidre at Frequency. Yeah, baby, let them know. But she, meditation and things like that. A lot of times, especially when it comes to our community, a lot of us didn't even know that existed. So the fact that you can talk about meditation and get in touch with yourself, talk to them a little bit about these.
Yeah, D. Tell them about the beauty of your powers, because you're a very powerful being too. If they don't know, she's a very, very, very powerful being too.
Yeah,
So
Oh,
I want
man.
to point
I
that
know
out.
she is.
No, you just, just check in with yourself. And this is the one thing that I'm working on. We can preach it all day, but we all have to be accountable. To, just be your highest self, when it comes to decisions that I'm making, or when it comes to confrontation, because I'm a hothead. I have to I have to say, what would my highest self do? What would the better version
Mm.
of me do? And that's what I'm working on every day. And, whether it takes 2 or 3 minutes in a day for me to just step away and take deep breaths and get mindful and be, in the present, then I do that. But I want to make sure that I'm showing up as my best self every day and love myself relentlessly. And I think that's what we all have to do, because a lot of us wasn't taught that. I wasn't taught that,
Yes, we have to learn it on our own.
And so, I have to be accountable every day. And of course, you're gonna have your hiccups. You're gonna mess up every day. Sometimes I want to knock somebody's head off, on on the regular.
But
But
I appreciate that, because that's something really interesting and profound that we should keep what would your higher self do? And I think that we should try to get that word out to our world leaders and say, what would your higher self do? Like, how would you, a lot of the stuff is remedial that we're seeing, and that's why we're in the predicament that we're in. And so um, I've never seen a time where grown-ups act so childish, man. I've never, and I'm embarrassed for my.
Oh, they just dirty our sound. Why they do us dirty like that? You guys can hear? We can't hear no more. Can you guys hear me? It's like that, son. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys? No sound? No sound. I gotta go answer all these questions. Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. Can you guys hear me? Can't hear. All right. Can you guys hear me? No? Can't hear me? Even leave Ireland. There's sound. You can hear me, but not Jamie. You can hear me. Okay, so let's get Jamie back on. Ah, sorry. I gotta find him now. I don't know where to find him, to be honest with you. So yeah, so definitely had a great talk. Let's find out if he's coming back on. Let's see. Did he come back? I don't know. Did I miss him? We got OnStar on here, so we're gonna probably go in with OnStar if we don't hear from Jamie in a minute, because his phone probably cut off. So yeah, so we back to the art. We are giving away some hats. We are giving away a few hats. So I'm not Foxx, but Foxx is coming. Relax. Foxx is coming. So like I said, we're giving away a few hats. So definitely DM me and get your hats from I. And then we're still raffling off these hoodies. I don't know where the information lady at with that. Let's see. Let's wait for Foxx. Foxx is coming back. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. I'm gonna drop some gems for y'all. Don't worry. I'm just waiting for him to come back so I could talk to him. I get my camo hat. Don't worry. We're gonna get your camo hat to you, man. We're gonna get you a hat to you. Let's see what we got here. Let's get Jamie back. We're waiting for him. We are waiting for him. So in the meantime, let's just look at this painting. Let's just look at this painting and let's figure this out. Let's call him and see them. I don't know. Because we got OnStar, so that's just as good as Jamie. Please know that. I think he's over. Oh, let's look at the biggie. And this one. This one. All right. So. All right. We're not gonna waste no time. Let's not 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 waste no time.
Protect your heart.
Peace, brother. How you doing?
Peace, King. Blessings on your life. Yo,
Man.
I gotta say this, man. Jamie Foxx is a huge inspiration to the globe.
Yes, the man is he opened up his home, his heart, his everything, and tell me like, bro, whatever you need, he got me. So protect your heart day. It's going to be at his house once we finish. Everybody going to meet up at his house, and we're going to do the meditation, the yoga. We're going to do it up right when everything is over. And he's already said it. He was like, yo, he even tried to say it. He was like, maybe when this is over, we can still resume and do our Protect Your Heart Day. I'm like,
I
yes,
heard him.
Jamie, we're going to
I
do it.
heard him. I had the pleasure of going to his home to attend the after party after a BET after party. It wasn't last year. I think it was 2 years ago.
Oh, man.
Yo, when I tell you, like, every story you probably ever heard about how lit his parties be, people telling you the story don't match up to you actually being. Everybody that's there is somebody that you either know, you want to know, or just have great energy. So trust me, we gonna have a great time. When this is over and Protect Your Heart is there, it's gonna be a great time because it's just the atmosphere that holds positive energy. So much love to Jamie Foxx, being an actor, a singer, multi-leveled entertainer. That's me, bro. That's something that I love to do. So
Yes,
Jamie
he's
Foxx
a
is
great,
definitely
and not for nothing, yo. Let me tell you something, man. He's a great man, bro. Like on the
yeah.
low, low. Cause like I've been like, people know me enough to know that I don't really like do celebrities with my art because there's a lot of distortion that comes with dealing with celebrities that don't fully understand art or fully understand the journey, because they see art and like, oh yeah, you do art, that's cool. And it's just like a visual thing, but he understood. He understood my purpose. He understood what my job was, like what my purpose was. So he just made it where it's like, yo, bro, I see what you have to do. If you need whatever you need, let me know because I want to make your job easier because the world needs this. So I'm blessed to even have people like him to even take the time out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Take the time out to even speak to us and allow us to speak to his audience, and that's a big thing too. So
True
I'm blessed.
warrior.
I'm hella blessful. Today's been a beautiful day, Protect Your Heart Day. Initially, for people that don't know, Protect Your Heart Day is a day of self-love, self-appreciation. It's a day you just want to leave your ego self somewhere, your occupation, your whatever they tell you that you are, leave it somewhere, and you want to focus on your inner energy, your inner gangster, your inner self, and give that the love. Give yourselves the love. Give all the greatness. So we want to do that. We wanted to do that every day. So we wanted to start it with one day, and then the universe must have heard us so loud. Must have heard us because now we all
Yo,
in a situation to do
I
it.
I was saying that. I said, you know what? I was talking to my grandmother earlier. I said, subconsciously, I asked for this time. I know it didn't come in the I know the gift is always wrapped in something that can be distracting or that could look harmful on surface, but when you understand that we can never be harmed as a being, you start to stop thinking, you start to tend to think bigger than your body. And a lot of people are body based, and so they feel if their health is at risk or it's like, yo, you don't even know the type of stuff that you were at risk at before COVID even came into the space. And I don't
Already,
want to
right?
give too much I don't want to give too much light to the pandemic because it's already here. So now we got to be us within it. You know what I mean? So uh, all I can say is at this point, Protect Your Heart is probably the best phrase that you could use right now because what even keeps a heart pumping? Hemoglobin. A lot of people don't even know what hemoglobin is, but hemoglobin is transferred through the prana, through the air, through the life-giving force that we breathe. And so, take some time out to just love on yourself, love on your cells, the cells in your body that creates the organs in your body that keeps everything moving, your vibrational energy. Just be well with who you are in this time. Be well with what you've come to in this time. Do not feel like you're missing anything. You're not missing anything. You're in the world full of everything that you truly desire. It's all here for you. Starting with love, baby.
Starting with love, which is who we are, which is the highest vibration. I seen somebody say something about you know, they were still grieving. You know, I want to definitely send my love to you for that, but I would definitely want to express that we're not this physical body that you see. You know, it's not like people say that. People actually think that they're a body that has a soul or has this thing inside of them, but you have to understand that that thing inside of you is who you really are, and you just have a body, which is a beautiful vessel to have. And when you acknowledge yourself as this infinite non-physical being, and you start understanding that everybody on this earth, including things, any living things, trees, has the same energy that you possess, you, then you start understanding that, oh shit, I am everybody and everybody is me. So for example, we all are or will be experiencing a lot of loss and family, you know, around these times because of what's going on. A lot of people are not fully prepared immune wise to fight a virus. So yes, they might fall victim to it. But when you understand that, because I am expecting that, which already happened in my family, which, you know, when people say, oh my God, sorry for your loss. And I had to tell them, like, I don't never lose nothing. You know, like, I'm not a person that loses nothing, you know, because to be honest with them, I told them, like, I gained so much having this person in my life for all these times that he was in my life. So guess what? I'm the lucky one in this situation. Yeah, I could look at him not being here, but he wasn't around me every day anyway. His spirit, his energy was what kept me going when he wasn't around. So guess what? He's not around physically now, but guess what? His energy would never go nowhere. So I would never miss him. Why would I miss him when I know now he's even easier? He's even closer to me now because I can summon him like this. So it's just the way perspective is a motherfucker when you don't understand how to use it to benefit you, because you just throw any perspective on anything just so you can sound cool or sound like the smart person or sound like, you know. What you have to understand, like, you just don't want to sound like nothing. You actually want to absorb what is for what is, and in turn create your next move from there. So it's just like clarity is important for us right now. You know, clarity is important for us, and that's why I commend you so much, because you're, you know, you're yay younger than me, you know, and you're yay on point with understanding where you stand in the situation. And there's a lot of young cats that follow you, you know what I'm saying? And they follow you because, you know, they think you're cool. That's what they think, but they don't even know who and what you are yet. Because they just see you, you know, dancing. Now, he's a cool kid, but when they hear you talk, when they hear the words, and the words now start, now the words is not something that they could just say cool to. That shit pierce through their soul. They're like, oh, okay, he's not cool. He's something else. So it's like when I look at you, I know that's what's gonna happen. I know that's what's happening. So yes, talking to you and you know, exchanging jewels is important because you have them to to not lead, but to be an example for. Because we can't lead nobody. We can only be an example. We can only be the best for us, and the people would watch, and they'll be motivated and inspired by that. And you're the person that they watch. So definitely, like when I look at them, like, yo, you're definitely the young king, and expressing these dopeness to them the way you do it allows them to open their mind to investigate and figure out, because you had to investigate and you're still investigating, you know, because your investigation brought you to this conversation, because that's part of it, you know. So it's always an investigation going on that's going to bring you to your next thing that you're thinking about pondering. How about this thing? And then before you know it, the universe send an agent. I call them agents of the universe. That's what we are, because you never know what the agent's going to look like. You might think this person is supposed to be tall with a white hat, but it's just a dog. You're like, why is the dog here? You know, even when I see a spider or I kill an insect, I always think to myself, like, damn, this is a living soul. What was this? What was this soul here to tell me? You know, I still kind of like regress from that situation. So yes, so definitely when you look at yourself and understand your soul factor, it makes it easier for you to move forward. You know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I got to give honor to where honor is due. Starting with the makers
That's
who made me, starting with my mom and my dad. You know, rest in peace, Rock Steady, Crew Zone, Kippy D, Rest in peace, Tower M. Kirkland, East New York's finest, Harlem's finest, Harlem's finest. I love them to life. My dad passed away before I was born, and he's a pioneer of hip hop. He's one of the first East Coast poppers. He was an MC. He was a stylistic, meaning that his style and his swag and his culture that he carried branched off into what people know as hip hop. Of course, he wasn't the only one, but he was one of the first, which is to be documented and to be respected. And for me to be the son of such a great man, I cannot be on this earth taking it for granted. I cannot take the earth for granted. I will not take the earth for granted. You know, I will protect the heart of the earth. And we as human beings are equivalent to being cells on this earth. So, you know, my whole thing, my whole approach to life is just understanding that there is something bigger happening than the dog and pony show that we've been brought into in America. And America is a beautiful place, but it has an ugly history, and it has a shadow to it that we've seen all too much. And now it's like such a time where we're beginning to face ourselves. I call it the 11 state, because the number 11 is the first time a number repeats itself. So that's one looking within oneself. So that's one going within one. And so in that, we in the 11th state, to where 11 represents elevation, it represents enlightenment. So there's a lot of things that are coming to the forefront that was hidden from us. And so we have to go back before we can move forward. I believe it's called Sankofa. That's what the Africans call it. They call it Sankofa, to move back, to go get what we left behind, to move into our future. And so we're now beginning to realize that we haven't had the chance to just spend quality time, to even allow the earth to have quality air. And so the air quality is getting better with us spending time at home, spending time with our families. It's very challenging, yet it's very also needed. Even, you know, I hear a lot of stuff about, people are home with people that could be somewhat depressed or abusive. It's like, yo, whatever is your truth, you have to face it. There's no getting around it. And it doesn't look pretty all the time. Some people came home to beautiful families, beautiful babies. Some people came home to empty homes. Whatever it is, it's something you have to face now. We got to be with us. We have to now go inward to go outside, because the whole universe is within us. So Protect Your Heart Day, oh so very necessary. It's something that people, they need, even if they don't know they need it. You know, it's something that kept much people alive. Like, I see Protect Your Heart everywhere I go in the city. I look on the ground. People have their head down, and they look on the ground and they see Protect Your Heart. That lifts their head back up. So I just want to commend you. I want to give you the roses while you can smell them. I want to say thank you so much for starting Protect Your Heart Day. Just want to just continue to just pour love in your direction. Hopefully your loved ones can feel the love that's coming towards you and the love that you give out, because, bro, you are needed. Your energy, your artwork, your spirit. I try to chime into your lives all the time and just look and see what it is that you're talking about, because you on that level, you're on that high vibrational frequency level all the time. And I'm just happy to like witness a creator God being in a human form as yourself, just thriving and being the greatest that you could be. So, you know, like, this is a
Reflection.
great
I'm
time
a
to be
reflection
alive.
of you, brother. I'm a reflection. You know what's funny? You said something about the holiday, and I want to point that out to everybody too. In our era, our parents' era, our great-grandparents' era, our great-great-grandparents' era, they have not been responsible for any holiday yet. Our era, because this holiday is not mine. It's not something for me. This is our era. This is an era thing. Our era is going to be responsible for leaving something behind that will ever, forever be something that could be utilized for the purpose of the earth, you know, because that connection would never be lost. It will never be forgotten. As long as we have a day or a week or something to say, yo, there's a soul, and you have a soul, and you must celebrate your soul. kids will always grow up knowing that a day like today is a day to just focus on your personal energy. It's a day to give yourself credit for even being, yourself credit for even paying attention and giving yourself, like, you got to give yourself love. And that's why I always ask people this question. That one question I always startle people, like, and I'm always going to ask people that question. Today, how many times you picked up your phone? And how many times did you count your breath? Like, not just counting, oh my God, one breath, two breath, two breath. I'm just talking about taking a deep breath and acknowledging the air hitting your body, acknowledging how your body feels to get just some good air, acknowledging your breath, the thing that gives us life. Like, how many times a day do you even give that some type of anything, love or appreciation? And a lot of people will say, damn, no, not one time, you know, effortlessly just breathe in the air and I don't even think about it. Well, try not to breathe, all right? Try not to breathe for a couple of seconds, and then you see how important and how valuable that process is. And this is the littlest thing. It starts with that. If you take that into practice, it will lead you to another thing. And it will lead you to another thing. And then you're going to be climbing down this rabbit hole of dopeness, because that breath is the prana he's talking about. That breath is that chi he's talking about. That breath is that air. Is like it's everywhere. It's in you. It's outside of you. You're everywhere. You are everywhere. So when we start fully understanding that, because one thing to get it, to close your eyes and get it, is one thing to hear me say it. But we always say this, yo, you won't get it until you go through that process. It's your journey that makes you who you are, not my journey, not what I tell you. It's never going to be that, you know? And everybody wants to experience that. So, yes, I cannot wait till we all are talking about, not even talking about what Jordans you got on or what shirt you got on. It's more like, yo, today I meditated and I freaking went into this other dimension and I came back with this info. Oh, my God, today I meditated and I was able to create this. And oh, my God, no, my meditation was, like, I don't care. Let's fight over who does meditation, but I don't care. But at least we'll be in that space of loving and appreciating our energy. And believe me, nobody's going to be fighting. When you're in that positive state of energy, all you want to see is growth. Somebody say one, you're going to say two. Somebody say three, you're going to say four. Because you're like, let's go. We added on. So, like, right now, somebody say one, you say, no, my one is better. No, your one is whack. Listen. And it's funny, too, because this is another thing. I say, you put two souls in a room, they're going to come out. They're going to come out with two things. You put two humans in a room, one of them is going to come out. Because one of them
Wow.
is going to be like, your mine is better, yours is better, mine is better. They're going to be fighting about who's better. But you put two souls in the room, it's like, oh, shit, what you got? You got A? Yo, I got B. Shit, now I got A, B, and now you got A, B. You feel me?
Right.
So now they both come out knowing that, yo, you just added on to me and I added on to you. But humans is like, no, mine is better. And they're trying to take away from each other. You know, instead of adding on to each other, they try to take away. Nah, yours is whack. I did this last week and it was better. I'm like, bro, like, his is dope and yours is dope. And your perspective plus his perspective, now you got two perspectives. Doesn't that make you better? You know,
But
it's
woo. Oh my God.
these little things. So see, these conversations is important for those things, because when we say these things in the midst of us creating, because what we're doing is creating for each other, people get to hear it and they get to create for themselves with their friends and their loved ones. And then it trickles down. And before you know it, the conversation of the day won't be about, yo, did you watch Power? No, it'll be like, yo, did you practice your power? You know what I'm saying?
Let's
You
get
exercise
it.
your power. You know what I'm saying?
I saw
And,
that
and
bar
it's
coming
coming.
too. Woo.
I didn't. You sent it to me, because I said it and I was like, damn, what am I saying? You sent it to me, because if you saw
Wow.
it coming, you sent it to me, because I didn't see it coming. You know?
Watch, watch this. Master observers always get the information. They say, okay, hold on, wait. Let me not make a statement that, okay, they say that, not they say, I've come to understand that reality hits us 2 seconds after it's created. So when people start to begin to say the same thing, they're on the leading edge of expansion of creation, meaning their frequency is so high that they're tuned in before your average person would catch it. Now, they say 2 seconds, right? I feel like people have been slowed down so much, they may be 5 to 10 seconds behind. This is why, like, we'll have a conversation right now. I'm sure there's somebody in the comments that's listening to what we're saying, and 5 to 10 seconds later, they go, oh, that's what that means. Because the frequency tuning it could be on whatever level it is. But just now when you said power, when you was like, instead of watching power, I said, I know it's coming. Here come the bar flip. Yo, I love that, man. Like I listen in regular conversation. You can ask anybody else around me. Regular conversation.
I heard you yesterday, man. You're a prefix king, man.
Yo,
I was listening to you yesterday. He was like, yo, what if you take I am and I am I, and I'm like, yo, this dude is just breaking down the words, and it's ill because that's what scientists do. It's like you taking a physical thing and then you actually matching the frequency to it, and then now you're learning how to manipulate this frequency to actually get a good answer out of that. And that's just through the frequency aspect, not through the physical aspect, because the physical aspect don't change. This never changes. You're always going to be a tape. Your perspective of this can change 360 different ways, because you see, this is a circle. You can look at
right,
this only from one angle at a time. You know,
right.
there's going to be 360 ways to look at this. So there's so many different things to this one thing that you just, oh, this is just a tape. But no, this is more than a tape.
It's
It's a
bigger than the
bracelet.
tape. It's
Yeah, it's
it's
a
what you.
bracelet. One
Woo!
woman bracelet. You know, it's and like it's so much on. So it's like it's just like when you have this mindset of not being limited, you are just open to just letting everything flow through you. Just like the words that just flow through me. It wasn't words that came from my brain. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a wordsmith. But when I'm flowing and I'm allowing the words to form based on energy, that's what happens, because I'm not the only one speaking right now. We all are. Everybody that's in tune with me right now is sending me vibes. It's asking me questions, and I'm just, this shit is just coming out. They're like, damn, I was just thinking about that. It was like, damn, I was just asking myself about that. How did he know? I don't know. I'm just connected. I'm just allowing myself to be the vessel that I am, and allowing the energy, which is me, you, everybody, and everything, to flow through this and stopping right here at the throat chakra, and in the words are being formulated.
Yes, sir. And shout out. With that being said, shout out to everybody that's in this chat right now that is really resonating with what's being said. Like, first of all, I know all of y'all are being resonated with what's being said because we all chose to meet each other at this very point in time where we can have this reality frequency where we can be together. So thank you so much for keeping up your end of the bargain and being here and making this much more rich, much more soulful, and much more something to have achieved and to been a part of in this thing that we call life. Now let's get to the word breakdown pattern frequency. So the word is the most powerful thing that can be spoken into physical matter. You know that. Like, it's all the scriptures, everything. I was just keep it local to my own understanding. The Bible says in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and the word was God, meaning you speak everything into your life that you truly desire. It doesn't work in a fashion or a state of it just magically popping up, but that's where it starts. Because if you are your word, you will bring whatever it is to life that you truly desire. Okay, OnStar, I heard that before. Perfect. So here's what I recommend in this time. Study epistemology. Epistemology is the study of the origin of words, because the more you understand where words come from, you understand what you're conjuring up in your own life. Because every word that you speak out of your life, speak out of the life force which is given to you, is golden. Every word. And it's all heard by the universe. None of it, even your jokes, is heard. So, make sure you understand what it is that you're actually saying. Like, especially my people who are in the hood and they like to use like coded lingo. Definitely you, because I'll use an example of something that I was talking about before. People talking about, I'm on demon time. What does that mean? I had to flip it. Like, nah, I'm on angel time. I'm on angel time. I'm on light layer time. I'm on light worker time. Like, you got to speak things that which you desire to see, especially
like words like fuck my life. I'm like, why?
yeah.
Why would you do that? Like, why? Because it's, to them, it's just so harmless. It's cool. I hear it every day and I hear it everywhere. But we don't understand this is part of the demise and trickery of the people that have access to telling you and showing you everything. They're only going to show you things repeatedly that they need you to put into your vocabulary, and in turn bring into your existence and bring into your reality. So
Right.
so the words is like, and that's why I was saying that from the last live, I was saying like the two words that I want people to focus on is the word focus and attention. Because with the words, and you having this thing in your subconscious and you speaking certain things in your reality, how do you get these things to be spoken into your reality? Through your focus and attention. And this is literally how they got us. And people, this is Jules. I'm about to drop some things for you guys. The reason why we're in the situation right now, number one, is that people are waiting for authority to tell them what to do. Why? Because we were trained to wait for authority. We was trained to have somebody tell us what to do. A lot of people are not comfortable unless somebody tell them what to do. And it's a training thing. You don't just wake up and say, hey, tell me what to do. No. It's like from day one, from the time you was born, and the little voice inside of you say, hey, I'm here. And then you was a baby. Your parents, I call them agents of the government. They lovely, they're beautiful. They wanted the best for you. They wanted you to be protected. So they did what they were told that would protect you, which is tell you that authority lives outside of you. Tell you that you have to listen to them because they're your parents, and they run you, because if they don't run you, then they're soft. They're not good parents, which is what the government made them feel like. If you don't beat your kids and put them under control, then you're not a good parent. So in turn, the parent took the liberty of making the baby, making themselves authority over the baby, meaning that your little voice inside of you would say, I don't want to do this. And mommy would say, no, you have to. Why? Because I'm your mommy and you're the child. You have to listen to me. And then when you go to school, you have this teacher and anybody else that's in authority, you listen to them. And then that's why sometimes kids will find themselves in a group where the toughest kid is like the authority to them. So they're like, yeah, okay, well, I want to be in a crew because it's part of that authority thing that mommy told me about. And I got to belong to something because there's authority here. So I belong to that group. So we grew up all our lives banking on authority to tell us what to do. And let's go back to your thing. What's the root word of authority?
Author.
Author. And author is the originator of.
Right.
So now somebody's being the originator of your reality, and we need to understand what that means. So you are your
Ooh,
author.
author.
You are
Right.
the only author of your reality. You write your own script. You're the director, the actor, the everything. So when you give your
Right.
power to somebody, when you willingly say, "Hey, authorize me," or "Give me authority to do this," you automatically assume no power at all, no creative power, because this creative power is given to another person. So we have to break out of this brainwashing factor that training. I don't want to use brainwashing no more. It sounds too cliche.
You know
I
what's
say
funny?
training. It's a training, it's a practice. They train you to be a certain way. So it's a training. It's like going to school, training. It's like going to the army, training. It's like the more you do something, like right now, 30 days in home right now, we being
Right.
trained. Okay, like this process of being indoors for 30 days, people are gonna have such a heartache going outside if they stay in the house for straight 30 days, because they're not gonna be able to make any type of recollection to real reality, because it's like 30 days of doing one thing, or more than 30 days, it becomes such a habitual thing that you kind of will get lost in that sense. So that's what they're doing to us, and they know what they're doing, but we're allowing it, because the allowing is just saying, when are they gonna let us? Or when it, like, you even thinking that there's a they that has to let you out. Somebody said to me the other day, asked me, yo, do you know when they're gonna open outside? See, I didn't know if I should smack the person, because what happened is when you get scared and you're under the fear factor, your IQ goes very low. So it's easy for you to ask a question like, when are they gonna open outside, and think that shit make logical sense.
Wow.
And I'm like, bro, outside is open as ever gonna be.
Outside is more open now than it was before because we've actually closed ourselves down. We didn't close down outside. We closed down
Yeah.
us.
Yeah. So
Even
so
when we
people are just, there's a lot of smart dummies and dumb smarties out there. I heard my man say that. And that's real true.
I like
So
that. I'm
so
smart.
currently we have to be careful, and we have to understand and be very compassionate to these people, because they don't know what they do. And we all in this together. Please, we have to never ever forget Like a lot of my light workers be like, yo, no, worry about yourself. You know, like do your light work, and you're sitting by yourself. I'm like, bro, like this is a picture. You know, this is a whole body, and I'm just a fingernail. What the fuck am I gonna fly off the body? No, the body gotta go. So because I'm the fingernail and I'm a strong fingernail, doesn't mean I'm gonna jump off the finger and say, fuck it, I'm the strong one here, fuck the body up. No, I can't. I can't even jump off the body. I'm connected to this. I'm connected to you, and you. So I'm not saying that it's my responsibility to pick you up and show you. No, it's not at all. At all. But as an energy, it's my responsibility to be an energy. And that's all it is. And when you become an energy, you're gonna see where you fit. It's like the energies around us right now. It knows where to fit. Fits in the corners of the house and everywhere. It's a certain part of this energy is allocated to electricity that gives light, and so different from the other energy that's outside of the. So it's all the same energy, but it just knows how to move.
Right.
You know, but
Right.
when you become energy, you will know how to move in every sense of every situation. You know, so we're not this body that you see. We're souls. We're energy that harnesses this body. And I'm gonna go back to the painting that shows. The art shows it all. So let me go to the art. We're gonna do the Biggie eye trick. I don't know if you guys was here before. Okay, so now thumbs up. We got 60 people here. Thumbs up if you see Biggie Smalls. Thumbs
Woo!
up if you see Biggie Smalls.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazines, salt
You
and pepper
guys,
and heavy D up in my limousine.
you guys see Biggie Smalls right here.
Painted
Thumbs up.
pictures
I
on
want to
my
see them
wall.
thumbs up. Come on,
Mr.
everybody.
Magic
Thumbs
Molly
down. If
Mall.
you don't see it, it's okay to give me a thumbs down if you don't see it. It's okay if you don't see it. All right, Forbidden see it. Okay, Molly Mall see it. Okay, Harley see it. Okay, Fun Life see it. All right, all right, all right, all right. I know you Madge, I know you see it. J.O., you seen it yesterday, J.O.
Dream.
Miss Payne sees it. Okay,
Dream.
cool.
Dream.
So now we're
Dream.
gonna go this way, right? So we see this spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.
Spread love. That's the Brooklyn way.
And we got
Oh,
the Uncle
oh.
Art. So we're gonna find there's two girls kissing somewhere. There's two girls kissing right here. You see the two girls kissing. I know you guys do. Right? And then we go down here to BK. Right. It was all a dream.
It was all a
All a
dream.
dream.
Dream. Dream. Dream.
Okay, so
Dream.
we got Baby Biggie. So I know you guys see Baby Biggie. That's not hard to see. And then we got Biggie, and then we got Baby Biggie. Right? And then we have Biggie. Just
Woo!
Biggie.
Yo, I know that's never gonna get old. You need to do that on
Never.
YouTube. You need to put that video. I swear, you need to do a breakdown on YouTube like that because the reveal is amazing. I promise
Yeah.
you.
I
There's
love
something
it. I love it.
spiritual about how you reveal it. Just how you unveil it is spiritual because people think they're getting a full picture. Like when I first saw that, I thought you had a full picture when you was saying, "Can you see Biggie or can you not see Biggie?" I thought that was a full picture.
Yes, we love it. So boom, right? We have a minute and a half left. Are we gonna come right back? How
Oh yeah,
much
we
for
can
that
come back.
painting? Oh, that painting is this one was 6K, but you know we could play around with it. The this one is 8K. 8K.
That's 8K. I think the Kobe painting should go for 24K. Period. That's it.
Yes, this one right here. This one
Yeah,
is sold. You know, Sha Money XL actually he did his album cover using that image, and then he bought the painting to go with it.
that's
So
amazing.
it's his already. He just
That,
I just told him he can't get it because I wanted to take a picture of it and make prints because it's such a dope ass pic, you know.
that's a factory. You better.
So he's like, yeah. So he's like, yeah, I can hold it and take some pictures, so I could
That's
do that.
what's up.
All right, so we got 40 minutes. So let's I do want to answer some of these questions because it's crazy because we're gonna get off and I didn't get a chance to see anybody's questions. So we're gonna come right back. Y'all gonna come right back and we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna talk about this painting right here, which has a lot of beautiful things in here. So you know we're gonna talk about that when you come right back. And I wanted to answer your questions. Hit me on the DM if you guys have any questions, and we go from there. No joke. Let's go. No joke. They even see the Biggie. We'll be back. Yo, on when we come back, you got to play that single for me on the comeback. Like
Okay.
that's how I want to come back.
All right. Got
I
you. This
appreciate it.
is an EP, so I'm just letting them see it.
Now I want to hear that. You know my song. I want to hear that one, the one that you did at the performance. Let's go.